2 years ago from today, my whole life changed basically. I didn't have a job. I didn't really have a lot of money. I just was like, I'm packing up my stuff and I'm just gonna move and I'm gonna just see what happens. Honestly, I didn't have any idea or any clue what I was gonna do.
They can't stop me. Yeah. You said you hate me, but you love to watch me.
Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hey girl, my name is Coca, Lola, Jasziy, or whatever you want to call me. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, all that. Yeah. Okay, today everybody come, pop a squat. It is so hot in here. Oh shit. Dropping my water, and this is just water. There's no pimp juice in here today. Just agua. Here comes camera. Person cannot have no privacy. Okay, we sitting, we good. Okay, on this day 2 years ago, I packed up everything that I could and I moved to Houston. That's right, I did it. Not unusual for me to pack up everything and just move somewhere. That's just kind of my thing. That's kind of what I do. But this time it was a little bit more special. Maybe because I'm getting older, or I don't really know, but let's just get into it. 2 years ago from today, my whole life changed basically. Like I don't know no other way to put it, but my whole life changed. I didn't have a job. I didn't really have a lot of money. I just was like, I'm packing up my stuff and I'm just gonna move and I'm gonna just see what happens. Honestly, I didn't have any idea or any clue what I was gonna do or where I was gonna go, where I was gonna live. I didn't even have a place lined up. I had nothing, no ideas, just a car full of crap, and I was on the way. Now, granted, I was supposed to move down there with my ex, and that didn't work out. So let me tell you about that. I was supposed to move with my ex, but instead, the day that we met up to, you know, do whatever in Houston, the day that we met up to do, you know, whatever in Houston, I answered a phone call from prison. And that phone call basically changed my whole entire life. I know what you're thinking. I don't know what you're thinking, but you're probably thinking like, what the hell is this bitch talking about? Stick with me. Alright, sorry, I'm kind of flashing, y'all. When I gain weight, I gain boobs, something I never had. So, you know, if you gain weight, you got that to look forward to. But let's go. Gonna get back into how that phone call really changed my life. But my first year living in Houston, I was outside every day. I had no care in the world. I'm gonna be really like 100% honest right now. When the first year that I lived in Houston, I didn't care about nothing. I was just there. I was partying. I was having a good time. I was meeting people. I was networking. I was going on dates and all type of stuff. And I really, the whole first year in Houston, I did not pay my bills. You know why? 'Cause somebody else paid them. I have no clue how I survived in Houston that first year because I did not pay a bill at all. Not at all. I was being sponsored basically. That's what was going on. So I was living the greatest life. I didn't have a care in the world. I wasn't worried about nothing but just going out, turning up, meeting friends, and going on dates, and that was it. But in the end, I learned how to how can I say this? I learned how to stay still when things got hard. I learned how to not run away from my problems and run away from everything, because the first year, even though I wasn't paying my bills by myself, it was really still very hard. Like, it was anything that could have possibly anything that could have possibly went wrong. Like the first year, everything went wrong. I mean, literally every single thing that you could probably think of went wrong. And it was so many times where I was like, I'm gonna leave. Like, I don't have to be here. I can go somewhere else. I can figure it out somewhere else. And I had filled out I got approved for an apartment somewhere in North Carolina. I was about to move to North Carolina. Like, I was about to get up and just run away from all my problems, just like I do every single time. But I learned how to stand still. I learned how to figure things out and not run away. Like, that's my specialty. I pack up and start a whole new life somewhere else. Like, all right, it's not working out, I'm gone. But I learned how to actually deal with problems and not run from them. I didn't know what would happen. I didn't know where I would be. I didn't know if I was gonna like stay, or like, I didn't know what was gonna happen, but I still stuck with it. And in the end, I can't believe where I'm at. I can't believe what I'm doing. And I really didn't know that answering that call from prison would have really took a toll on my life in a good way. Like, I never would have thought that, you know, I never seen it coming. Let's just put it like that. I never seen it coming. Anyways, fast forward. I ended up meeting some amazing people, like people that from day one, since I've been in Houston, they still around. Like, okay, granted, y'all might not see me with them like often because we are just settling into our life. Some of us just moved to Houston at the same time. We all met at the same time, and we just ended up settling into our lives, and we don't really need to be around each other every day. But we still, like, if I call them, they come and they got my back. Like, and I got some people that I do hang around every day, and it's just like, I just met some amazing good people. And I came across some good some great opportunities, met some great people, did a whole lot of great things. I feel like moving to Houston was probably the best decision that I ever made. Not ever, but it's one of the best decisions that I've ever made, and it changed my life so much for the better. And you know, one important thing that I really want to say is that it's never gonna be the place. Like, it's never gonna be the place that's gonna bring you peace. It's never gonna be the place that is gonna bring you happiness. It's gonna be from within. And that sounds super corny and super like cliche and just like, girl, but that's really what it is. Like, I finally found peace within myself, and I'm okay. I'm good. I like, that's it. It don't matter where you go. If it's not in you, you're gonna hate everywhere you go. You're gonna be depressed everywhere you go. And moving to another place where you don't know nobody, you don't know nothing, it can be very, very, very depressing. It can be very lonely. And we all just be longing for a place to belong. We be wanting somewhere where we can feel like it's our forever home. Or some of us just come from like bad backgrounds or bad cities, and we just want to be somewhere where we can actually thrive and be successful. But like, I just want to let y'all know that it's not anywhere that you go, if you're not happy within, you're never gonna be happy there. So take that, do what you want with it. But that's what I learned. I learned that I wasn't running from a place. I wasn't running from a thing or a person. I was running from myself. So whenever things got bad, I would run away. And being in Houston, I learned to sit still. I said that already. But no matter where you go, no matter how far you run, you always gonna have to face yourself in the end. Like, and okay, moving to a new place gonna bring you some happiness in the beginning, but at the end of the day, everything that you ran from is always gonna catch up to you. So just keep that in mind. Also, keep in mind that when you move somewhere new, you have to establish all new everything, like new friends, like you have to build your own family. You don't have no family no more. You have to start everything new, everything fresh. And a lot of people are just not built for that. Like, a lot of people are not about to go outside. I talk to many people that move here, and they like just so unhappy with it. They like, oh, I don't have any friends, or it's so hard to make friends. For me, it was never hard for me to make friends because I actually just put myself out here, and it was that was, I'm lying to say that it wasn't hard. That was hard, but I just did it because I knew that I would be lonely as hell out here. I didn't want to be here lonely as hell. I could have stayed lonely where I was at. So I chose to get myself out here and make friends because I knew that otherwise I would just be down and depressed all by myself. Like, who wants to do that? What's the point of doing that? You're gonna have to get out here. You're gonna have to put yourself out here. You're gonna have to talk to people, even if it's just online or something like that. Like, you're gonna have to go out and meet people. People is not gonna come knocking on your front door trying to be friends with you. We don't even live in those times no more. Because I remember back in the day, you could knock on your neighbor door and become friends, or people in the neighborhood, everybody was close, and we're not in those days no more. You actually have to get out here and talk to people. Sorry. You have to really be social. Sorry. I know that hurts. Ooh. That hurt me bad. Because it was times where I just didn't, my social battery was extremely dead. And I was still out here like faking it. Like trying hard to just maintain friendships or, you know, kick it or whatever. And I was drowning, and so I was tired. I was tired because I really am an antisocial person. I really like to be by myself. I like to be in the house. I like to be alone. But that first year I was outside. I was making sure to make friends, something, because I was not about to be out here by myself. I was not. But yes, everything is not gonna be like all sunshine and rainbows, and you're not always gonna be like, oh, I love this and da, da, da. There's so many times, plenty of times where I just want to give up. I want to leave. Like, it's like, and those feelings, that all that stuff is normal. Feeling lonely, feeling depressed, feeling like you by yourself, because technically you really are by yourself. And then you meet people, and it's like you don't know what their intentions are. You don't know if they actually good people. I done ran through a bunch of people. I done ran through a bunch of people, with the solid people, they stick around. But you gotta know that you only gonna have like a couple solid friends, and the rest of the people probably gonna just come and go. I went through all that stuff, and yeah, Houston is a great place to go out alone. To be honest, every time I go out alone, I tend to make a lot of friends, and not a lot of friends, but I tend to, like, you know, make some friends. People are really friendly out here to me, because I've heard other people say different, but to me, every time I go out by myself, I end up with a crew of people, and we having fun, we having a ball, everybody's really nice, and we having a good time. So yeah, if you don't have people out here, you don't have friends, go out by yourself. You're probably more than likely going to make some friends, unless you just mean mugging everybody and you know. But if you out and you making yourself happy, you having fun by yourself, of course people gonna invite you over. You having a good time, they see you having a good time, they're gonna be like, what you doing here by yourself? Come over here and have a good time with us. That's how it happens. Well, moving on. A lot of people in Houston pretend like they're rich. Yeah, it's hard to fit in when you're a real ass bitch with a bunch of fake ass people, a bunch of fairy tale people, if you will. But that's not all the people that's here. A lot of people, a whole lot of people are like that out here. They pretend like they just got this and that, and they doing this and that, and they just be a bunch of bums like that. a bunch of bums. And it's like, I pray that y'all meet some real people out here. That's what I do. I hope that if you out here, or you trying to move out here, that you meet some real people, like the real people. That's like some people that's probably really from here, or people that's like just some real people. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, a lot of people fake rich in Houston. It's sickening. So when you just trying to do your thing and you living a normal life, it can be discouraging when you go out and you see everybody just popping bottles and got all they designer down from head to toe, and what you really don't know is that they're homeless and they probably sleep on somebody's couch. And it's just a whole lot to that. So don't be looking at other people and getting discouraged or feeling like you're not where you're supposed to be, or feeling like you gotta do certain things to get to the level that these people are. Stay on the path that you're on. Everybody got their own lane. Stay in your lane. Don't swerve in that lane. Stay over here. Find people in your lane. Trust me. Do not change yourself unless you change it for the better. Do not change yourself for these people. Anyways, moving anywhere by yourself is not going to be easy. No matter what people say, you know, people get on here and be, oh, I just did this, that. And I'm one of those people, but for me, I've done this plenty of times. So it's like, not saying that it's easy, but it's just like I can do it. Because I've been through a lot of stuff. I've been through being homeless. I've been through sleeping in my car. I've been through like so much stuff that I know that I can get through things. So I'm not scared to do nothing. I'm gonna do it. I don't care if I fail. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try a different way. I don't care. But everybody is not built the same. Regardless of who you are, it's never gonna be easy. It's never gonna be easy to get up and move somewhere by yourself, especially if you got kids. Or who gonna watch them, what school they gonna go to, where you gonna live. You want to make sure you live somewhere that's decent, somewhere that they not gonna be gang banging or whatever. I don't know. It's hard. It's never gonna be easy, ever. But anyways, my camera is doing this little thing where it always does, is overheating. So I think I'm gonna have to cut my video short. I can't. Oh wait. Back to the phone call, because I'm about to cut this video short because my camera's overheating and it's about to make me mad. Back to this phone call that I answered from prison. I never knew that answering that phone call was going to bring me a husband, a business partner, and somebody that emotionally and spiritually take care of me. I never knew that. I'm a very emotionless person. I don't have any emotions, especially for no niggas.
Your medicine.
That phone call turned into my husband, turned into my business partner, turned into somebody that emotionally and spiritually takes care of my mental and just everything. You know, because I was very judgmental when it came to like people in relationships with. Like, why would you be in a relationship with somebody that's in jail? Like, what could they do for you? I found out that man could do so much for me. Like, y'all just don't understand. I'm making so much more money than I've ever made in my life. Because, you know, I still do little things on the side. Call me if you need it. Yeah. So excited. We are about to buy a house together. Like, my life is really just coming together. I never knew in a million years that I would be in this position that I'm in. Like, I'm more stable than I've ever been, and it makes me emotional because I haven't been stable. I haven't ever been stable. If we're gonna keep it a whole 110, I have never really been stable.